What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map, hovering above the ghetto. Yes, we are in the ghetto. The update has dropped. We're having a lot of fun with the update, adding a lot of new stuff to a lot of new places. Yeah, it's not really creative updates, but it's an update, okay? So we do get some new stuff. Check out yesterday's video to see my opinions on the new update and what the update means for the Desolation map. Today is Monday. That means we're going to do a fast forward video for you guys and answer a creative question of the week. Before I get into that, I want to talk about, well, this is a topic that we can discuss, okay? A lot of things coming up here. We got the 1 year anniversary of Desolation coming up. We've got 2,000 subscribers coming up real fast. So I want to do a little something. One of the somethings I want to do is a montage of PvP fights. Yes, I want to do a montage of PvP fights. I want to get the best kills from the PvP videos and put them together into a collection of some great PvP battles. Now, the thing is, there are a lot of PvP videos. Anyone who's checked the PvP playlist can tell you that, okay? There's a lot of PvP videos, so I don't think I can go through them all. You know, there's like hundreds of them. Yikes. So this is what I need from you guys. I need help. I need help with my own channel. You guys watch the videos, right? If you guys could do me this small favor, I will be forever indebted to you. I need you to pick 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3. 3 would be best, but 1 would be okay. I need you to tell me the video and the timestamp, the time in the video number, and the time that it occurs of your favorite PvP kills. Okay? If you have 3 for me, that would be amazing. And that would mean that all I have to do is go through those videos, find that timestamp, and then take the kill. I don't have to watch the whole video, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to help me on that, I would be so appreciative. Then we could have a really cool montage. Yeah, I'm down for montages. Do you like montages? It's gonna be a montage. So please, consider helping me out on that. So you can go check the PvP playlist and, you know, have some fun revisiting some old PvP games. You know? They're fun to watch. I watch them from time to time when I'm bored. And, I just can't watch them all, you know? And so just kind of think back to your favorite kill and try to find it. And then tell me where it is in the comment section or through Twitter, and I will put them together to make a montage. Gonna be a montage. Alright, what we're working on today, like I said, we're in the ghetto, and I want to do some ghetto expansion. I want to use some new blocks. That's right. I've been waiting to start some new projects just because I want to see what new blocks we get and what they look like, and I'm going to use them today. Today we're working on a very decrepit, rundown. This place is just, it's dirty. We're under a freeway, guys. So this is going to be 2 sides. There's going to be the pavers and the movers. Alright? So the one side I'm building here on the left is the paving company. These are the guys who, you know, come fill in potholes and build roads and stuff like that. And then the one to my right, which I'm not going to get to today, is going to be the moving company. Both of these businesses, both of these corporations are kind of dirty. And not just from the dirt that's on their building, I just mean dirty, okay? I'm not going to tell you the details of their dirt right now or today at all. That's something you're going to have to find out for yourself through playing Desolation, I think. Okay? Because there's going to be some secrets. There's going to be some Easter eggs. Oh, man. Okay, it's going to be cool. But I'm not going to tell you everything. I'm just going to work on the outside of the pavers today. And just, yeah, have some fun with the new blocks. Don't they look cool? Very stucco Adobe looking. You know, it's going to be great for building dirtiness, alright? So I'm going to get to work today using as many new blocks as I possibly can, using some shading. I notice a lot of glitches. For instance, I can't drink potions very easily. Sometimes I drink potions 9 times and they won't work. Other times, halfway through the potion, I'll start getting the effects. It's weird. There's some lighting glitches. Definite lag, block lag especially. Oh my goodness, there's block lag. This has got to get fixed. I won't call it game breaking. I haven't really tried playing too much PvP yet, but oh man, let's hope that this is a temporary thing. Okay, on to the creative question of the week. Alright, I want to thank all you guys for leaving your creative questions in the comment section. I need more. Don't forget to leave a creative question right now. You know, think about something you want to ask me. Remember, we can take this in any direction you want to take it. This is all up to you guys. So ask me anything, literally anything. As long as it's creative, I'm going to consider answering it because, yeah, you guys are the community. Okay, so leave a question. Yeah. Today's question comes from Atomic Zom Slayer. I'm pretty sure I answered a question from him before, but he's got some good questions, so, I'm not going to not choose his question because I already answered one. I'm going to choose the best question I have. Alright, so the best question I had this week was from him, and he says, creative question of the week. You're cutting down trees, building abominations, and murdering livestock. All I want is vengeance, and you're calling me the villain. A Minecraft creeper once said. I'm going to look past the grammatical errors, okay? Put punctuation, man. Do you think mobs are actually evil or just out for vengeance? Because of you coming into their world and destroying their habitat? And also, do you think Minecraft is like real life, and in what ways? Oh, baby! Despite the lack of punctuation and grammar, I think what he's asking here is a very deep question. It deals with perspectives. And that's something that you are going to have to confront as you grow older, is perspectives and the different perspectives that there are. Now he's saying, from the point of view of the creeper, you, Steve, right? Steve is coming in, cutting down trees, building abominations, basically, destroying the landscape, killing the animals, and all the creeper wants is vengeance. Okay? And then he says in the same breath, can we learn about real life from Minecraft? Oh my goodness, this is the deepest question I've ever received. Now, perspectives, guys, you have one perspective, and that is just one perspective out of 7 billion. Okay? I'll say that again. You have one perspective out of 7 billion. Your perspective is not the right perspective. In fact, there is no right perspective. Every perspective is different, and your reality is determined based on your perspective. However you see the world, that's how the world is. So your perspective is actually right because you've made it right. Because that's all you know is your perspective. Now, I've been saying this for a long time. This is my mantra throughout my life. This is the thing I've lived my life by. The true mark of wisdom and knowledge is knowing how much you don't and can't know. I'm going to say that again. The true mark of wisdom is understanding how much you don't know. So, once you understand how much you don't know, then you can start looking at other people's perspectives from their point of view. Now, you're not going to get the exact point of view because you didn't live in their life, you didn't live in their shoes, you're not going to have their exact perspective. But if you can take yourself out of your perspective, put yourself in another person's perspective, you are going to grow, and you're going to learn, and you're going to see things closer to reality than the way you saw them before. So now going back to his question, Atomic Zombie Slayer is saying that, Minecraft Steve, he's coming into this world, he's blowing things up, he's, destroying the natural landscape, and all the creeper wants to do is defend his homeland. And then he says, can we learn from real life about this? Absolutely! We can learn about real life. Let's look at the situation in the Middle East. For the past, let's call it 60 years, probably much longer than that, but for the past 60 years, let's say you're a 70-year-old person in Afghanistan or Iraq or Syria. Let's say you're a 70-year-old person. In your lifetime, the United States, we'll focus on the U.S. here. A lot of different countries are guilty, but we're going to focus on the U.S. The U.S. has been dropping bombs. They've been filtering guns into the region for that 70-year-old person's entire life. The U.S. has come to my home, me being the elderly person. The U.S. has come into my home, and they've created war constantly. They started Al-Qaeda, they militarized a bunch of terrorist groups in order to get what the CIA wanted, so we created a lot of these conflicts, and then in order to solve these conflicts, we've come in and we've dropped bombs, right? Instead of doing the right thing and demilitarizing the area, we've escalated the militarization of the Middle East, Okay? So for the entire lifetime of this gentleman in the Middle East, this 70-year-old person, he has seen one country over and over again come into his home, drop bombs left and right and almost indiscriminately, at one point arming a group and then turning around and bombing that group and then rearming that group. It doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. So from the perspective of this 70-year-old person, the U.S. is a great evil. He's living in peace, in simplicity, in his dirt hut. And now, instead of worrying about what goats he's going to raise and what grandchildren he's going to have, he's worried about the next bomb that's going to be dropped on his farm or his grandkids' schools. We've been dropping bombs on schools, guys. So when you talk about perspective, you have to put yourself in another person's shoes. Okay? So when you say, oh my goodness, this region is full of extremist, violent murderers, are they extremist, violent murderers? Or are they just like the creeper who is trying to protect his home, his once beautiful home, from an invading force that is destroying its way of life? Does Minecraft have anything to teach us? I think so. I think so. So when you look at these Syrian refugees who are trying to flee their country and trying to enter a place that's safe so that they can live life without the threat of dying at all times, and then we say, we try to turn our backs on these people, we're dropping bombs on their homes. And when they flee their homes from our bombs, we say, no, get out of here. You are an enemy. To the women and children and elderly, we're saying, you are an enemy of this state. And this is all happening, guys. This is all happening in the media. You know, there wouldn't be a question about refugees if the media didn't want to raise that question. So the media is raising the question of whether or not we should let refugees in order to make you not look at things from their perspective. From their perspective, we owe it to them to allow asylum because we are dropping the bombs on their houses. And they are innocents. The media is painting all Muslims as evil right now. In the media, they're painting Muslims as evil because they want to go to war with the Middle East. Not only will this stimulate the economy, it'll give us a foothold in a region that's highly volatile. Oil is an issue. Bringing democracy and controlling that region through democracy is another reason. Basically, we want to take over the Middle East. That's what it is. You know, this is an invasion, but it's a modern invasion. You know, back in the day, we used to bring blankets with smallpox, and we'd have a war, and we'd exterminate people. We can't really do that today. Genocide's kind of frowned upon. So nowadays, you have to invent reasons to go to a war, and then start dropping bombs on people. That's what we're doing in order to grab a foothold in the Middle East. This is wrong. This is illegal. This is morally corrupt. And you don't see it because you're sitting in your perspective. Your 1 of 7 billion perspective that doesn't show you the whole truth. That's, is influenced by media that is constantly, it's a barrage of lies. The media is a barrage of lies. We're siege warfare by our own media, feeding us lies after lie after lie, trying to get you to think in the way that they want you to think so that we can start going to war and we can start making some of that money back that we owe. Trillions of dollars. We need to make some money. We need it now. We need to go to war. And, war is going to keep us in this state of... the state we're in. I don't know how to describe the state we're in right now, but it's not a good one, guys. This is not how humans were meant to live their lives. So I encourage you, just like the creeper, change your perspective. See things from the viewpoint of the creeper, and you'll start to see things from the viewpoint of a Middle Easterner. And you'll start to see that, hey, maybe you are on the wrong side, okay? Maybe you are on the wrong side. Think about it, guys. Think about it long and think about it hard because you are on the wrong side, okay? Anyway, We're all on the wrong side. Anyway, okay. Neither here nor there. It's about perspective. Their perspective's different than our perspective. They can't see things from our perspective because they're living in a bomb. They're living in a war zone. Okay. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys learned something about perspectives. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a creative question of the week for next week. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Happy Minecrafting, guys. Update. Peace.